There will be a Mars-Saturn square or 90-degree aspect that will be occurring primarily in the first half of December, and around December 8th it'll be exact. Now this is using both the Persian aspects that Western astrologers use, the 90-degree aspect. Mars is in about 25 degrees of tropical Sagittarius, Saturn about 25 degrees or so of tropical Pisces. So that's where the square aspect is happening. Now Saturn in Vedic astrology aspects the 10th from itself. It's a special aspect. And Mars also aspects Saturn in Vedic astrology through its 4th house aspect. So it's kind of like a doubled aspectual influence happening here. And whenever there's a 90-degree mutual aspect happening between Mars and Saturn, it's just an intense time. This happens, Mars-Saturn conjunctions or opposition or squares happen about twice a year or so, maybe even 3 times a year. And they're just intense times. Mars-Saturn oppositions are an intense time of feeling stuck, of grinding out something. It's a time of discipline. That's its more higher octave, where you really need to focus in and be patient with some sort of project or process. This could be internal, it could be external, it could be on any level and in any field. But it's an intense time, and it's a time to be cautious. It's an accident-prone combination. Sagittarius is actually an accident-prone sign, and Mars is an accident-prone planet. It's just a time to be a little more cautious, conscientious, and more patient. Patience and discipline are the key words when thinking about or tuning into a Mars-Saturn dynamic. It can be a very powerful time for getting things done, but it usually is done in a more stressful way. Mars-Saturn dynamics are much, much more stressful than most other combinations. That's what they're kind of known for. They're just malefic planets, and they're just 2 planets that want to do things in different ways. They're enemies to each other in this regard. So it's just something to consider. December 8th is a time to kind of be aware of, especially if you have any house cusp or planets around 25 degrees of either Sag or Pisces.